In March and April 2017 we were extremely concerned about the amount of sediment that had been running off this site for over a year, and with winter approaching we approached the Council and the Department of Conservation to ask them to ensure that there were no winter works orders, which would only compound the issue, we believed. These requests were ignored and consents to continue operating into the winter were granted to the developer. The short-term effects of this development on Karapiro Beach are obvious. After rain events, mud comes down these streams and settles on the beach, changing the habitat of pristine sand and crystal clear water to one of muddy water and settling mud onto the bottom. The centre stream area was an area of major concern to us. The sediment loads coming off the stream were extremely high. We saw hay bales being placed into the stream. We then approached the council and showed our concern and said, what was going on, and we're told that perhaps there was a reclamation coming on this area. So if you have a look at the footprints here, you can see that there's a layer of clay underneath this top layer of sand. So you can see here the layer of clay which is deposited on this bank, and then the storm has blown sand up this creek probably on the high tide and covered it. Absolute choking layer of clay which would, I would imagine, kill everything underneath it. A week later the developer reclaimed 75 metres of the saltwater marsh, what we believe is part of the marine reserve, and formed a very large lake behind it of untreated sediment. This sediment is obviously going to have a huge effect. The saltwater marsh is now crushed and dead under the weight. The freshwater streams and wetlands are clogged with sediment, and the sediment's now running along behind Dakar Cottage out to Karapiro Stream, and you can see by this video the amount of clay colour water entering the already dirty Karapiro Stream.
Before it's gone.